really, really, really hate the latest firmware update for Android. This is dog shit. And this isn't just dog shit. This is like 50 pounds of dog shit that someone has tried to stuff into a 5-pound bag. I'm walking, I'm recording. I'm obviously not trying to do other functions with the phone that would require me to do little shaky motions to do stuff, which is not in the slightest what I want to happen, on top of the fact that I have disabled all of those functions. But it just went back out to the select from apps screen menu while I was trying to crack a joke, motherfucker. The whole point of this walk was to calm myself. How stupid is that? Here's the knob. Behold my great knob. Weird yellow fungus. It's odd. Hooves. Alright, so no apples over here. Another recognizable fruit. It's beautiful though. Noticed further change from about 2-3 weeks ago when I came down here and noticed that the sinkhole here was growing. There's a locust tree coming up from inside there. I think that's a locust. But a tree root in there may cause that to fill in a bit. And then here we can see more sinkhole opening up. It's a transition. Soil is deposited, soil is eroded. Oh man, there's a big, down in the creek. See if I can get down there here in a minute. There's a lot of wood down at the end on the other side of the bank. All right, so get down to the business on this end. Lots of deer and also possibly not deer. I'm walking uphill here. I'll come back up and take a look at the ruderalis on that side, but first I'm going to see if I can find my way through here. I'm on the south side of the North Hill. On the other side of the poison ivy patch. looking at some of these weird trees. Look at this weirdness. I don't even know all this desperation growth. Some cedars. Some pretty handsome frickin' oaks. Lots of multiflora. Oh, look at that. And, oh, sweet. I've got more patches. Sweet. Do we have any fruit, though? Well, these guys are even. These might be newer, and maybe they'll come up and blossom, but we got nothing here yet. Oops, sorry, guys. Just one oak trying to come up. Eventually, it'll dwarf the rest. A small patch. Look at this. We got a bent cedar. Oh, this is some of the. I came out and gathered a bunch of firewood, and there was a bunch of stuff I never got to. There was way too much. And this is some rotten and some somewhat fresh oak. That might be seasoned enough to burn. And this has got some kind of branch fall. Their tops are intertwined. That's weird. Ash or elm and or whatever that is. And this, for some reason, is just intertwined at the top. There is not a piece of fallen wood holding it up or holding it in place that I can see. This has just been bent and grown this way. And they're hooked. They are totally hooked. Man, there's a nice clearing back here. I wonder if the deer sleep here. Don't really see a lot of hoof prints, but I mean, seriously, like, there's just nothing right here. It's so densely overcovered that nothing's really wanting to grow, but a little bit of that Virginia creeper. These guys. Oh, there's a non-bud. That sucks. So maybe, I don't know, we still got some bees coming around too, so I don't know if that's part of it. If we didn't have enough pollinators this year or what. How screwed are we? Let me count the ways, you know? Oh, we have game trail though. That's cool. Let's see, do we have hooves? Yes. Okay, so the deer do come through here. So seldom do I come onto this side of the hill. It's usually too thick, overgrown, or just dangerous to get to, but it provides a whole different perspective. And last I knew as well, sometimes there's foxes around here, but I really haven't seen any this year, so I don't know if they moved on. Here's a big old dead tree that I just don't have the means to cut and harvest at all. A bunch of other ones over here. I could theoretically get into the gully. And, man, there's all kinds of woodfall. Some crazy, you can't really see that. Goes up and around. Concrete chunks, just huge amounts of concrete, old foundation or something just tossed down. So much wood that I just can't get a hold of. And ooh, we do have fox trails though. I'm not going any farther, but that's what that is. There's no hoofs in it. And he's just come up and go around and on down that way. Kind of see it. And something's living in this hollow of the tree. It's been chewed out. Could be deer antlers. Get into rut season, this will be a dangerous spot. And I've been thinking about some advice somebody gave me on using clowncore's music to attract deer, that it would probably work precisely 2 times. And I think likewise it'd probably be something where if I was to try and bag a deer out in this area, I would have to come from a different direction every time, so that it's not like the guy from the house is the one that's doing it. There's another little fox trail underneath. All right, onward. Man, this is just about parked out as it is. That's crazy. Looks like maybe some deer walking through here and it kind of slipped. Yeah. I didn't realize, see, from everywhere around, this appears to be completely overgrown and possibly full of thorn bushes, and it turns out that there's almost nothing in here, just game trails and clearings. I'm already over halfway down to the creek. Oh, wow. Oh, that's that one that fell. Okay. Getting some steep hillage here. Grass. Possible this was all like Meadow Hill at some point. All right, so we got a ton of deer hooves here, including maybe small ones coming up and down. And this old thing mostly falling apart now, but as you can see, there's places for small canines to live, and air holes and openings, burrows and dens. Woo! Excuse me. Some massive bird shits down here too. Some interesting rocks. Oh yeah, you can see where some big portions of that mama oak's top, the crown has fallen. All of this woodfall I can't do anything about, but the animals have got an excellent habitat and jungle gym. Pretty thick down there too, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think with the last flood, it looks like a bunch of wood washed up and stuck there. I mean, it's a long roundabout way down, but oh, sweet. Look at that. Wonder if there's any fruit there. Look at this craziness growing upside down. I got an upside down oak tree. Where's that? Oh, dude, that's a sycamore. Sweet. I didn't think I had those. Is that what these other fatties are? Holy shit, I didn't know I had sycamore. Dope, dope, dope. That's cool. They shed wood so much as they grow. All these things fall. So much firewood starter. Ooh, so that might be what these big old naughty crazy things are. I thought those were oaks. Those are sycamores. Okay. I stand corrected in the middle of the forest. Oh, wow. Okay. One place I see bare soil with a game trail. I'm looking for tracks to see what all's been here. Fence, the edge of my property. Relatively easy way down. Look at that. Crazy. I can see these from uphill, and none of these have fruit or even blossoms. I don't know. But I mean, at least there's a ton. See. Oh, no, 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 no. Dead center. That's a mayapple. Okay, so there's one there. So there's some here. They're either hiding or not ready yet. This woodfall I can do nothing about. Damn it. I don't see any fruit on these lower ones yet. We'll see. Okay, now on the county property. Water's down a bit. Beaver's been hard at work again. Look at that. Going at it, man. Oh, look at that. Yeah, they're trying to do something when this floods. I just gotta try and get them where they can get them. Eating at the roots. Sycamore's popping up. Another small patch of mayaples, like one. Can't call that a patch, can you? Oh, there's a sandbank over there. Hell yeah. Worst come to worst, push comes to shove. That's where I'll be getting sand to filter water. If shit indeed hits fan. Now you can see that right there was underwater in the last video that I did down here. So you can see exactly how deep this was. It's your water level right there when it was flooded. All of that trapped wood. And this has broken off at the end. And there's more down there. Let's see if we can get down. That appears to be a heron or some type of long-legged, long-billed stork type. Last time I came in here, that right there was just touching the water. Look at all those prints in the mud. Deer, beavers, who knows what else. Huge trees, it's just any of the farm field runoff with fertilizer, they just eat that up. These trees are so young, but they're huge, they're gigantism. These trees are like 10 years old, both of them. They just sprouted up and that's what they've done. They're huge, it's ridiculous. I wish I could harvest that. I'm gonna set up, I think that's beaver. This is the watering hole though. This is probably lower than it's been since any time that I've been able to get down here and show it. Deer just like, fuck it, I'm walking up the hill. Get you, badass. Ooh, 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 ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can see some little teeny tinies. Large cloven hoofs. That's a big daddy right there. Some large deer. Smaller claw-footed animals, and as you can see here, this is that's a canine with the claws like that. And that's either a domesticated dog or a coy wolf. That's way too big for a coyote or for a the biggest damn coyote you ever seen, or a coy wolf. Oh my gosh, the bugs. What I'm also keeping an eye out for here is any possible large felines. Ooh, look at that amazing, beautiful flint. Hopefully I don't get my boots too wet here. There's almost a stair. Especially now that this thing's gone. Look at that fully hollowed out tree. Some nice chunks of flint, big chunks of flint. You can see here we got flint underneath with siltstone, shale. Eons and eons and eons of deposit. At this point, I'm almost to the corner of my land. I think that's my corner post. So, I mean, technically I'm on county land either way, but when I come up, I'm being polite, not going on the neighbors. Some water birds, prints. There's, looks like a beaver. This is the way it normally is anyway. It's very shallow. You can see there's all this rock and everything exposed. I could probably pan out here, find some crevices, but they say the inside curve like that is usually the best place for those kind of deposits. Look at all that. I don't think that there are catfish in this river at any point, so I'm not sure that there would ever be the ability to go noodling. This is so spongy. Might catch some turtle around here from time to time. But you can see these huge rocks. They get... Some of these got rolled down by the current as well. See if there's anything worth skipping around here, but I don't see it. But yeah, underneath of this siltstone is some epic flint. I think that's a safe way.